The United Kingdom has just announced one of its biggest immigration shakeups in years, and it is set to change the future for thousands of international students. From January 2027, the UK will shorten its post-study work visa period from 2 years to just 18 months. At first glance, it might sound like a small cut, but this move has far-reaching consequences. It's part of a broader effort by the UK government to tighten immigration, promote a more selective, skilled workforce, and reshape the appeal of Britain as a global education destination. If you're planning to study, work, or settle in the UK, you'll want to watch closely, because these reforms could completely redefine your future. Let's dive into what this really means and how it could affect students, employers, and the global education landscape. Starting from January 2027, international graduates, including those from countries like Nigeria, India, and Pakistan, will now have only 18 months after completing their degree to secure a job at the graduate level. Previously, the graduate route visa offered 2 full years for international students to find work, gain experience, or switch to another visa category. This change isn't just about trimming time, it's about setting a new tone. The government's message is clear. The UK wants graduates who can quickly transition into meaningful skilled employment and make an economic impact right away. According to Home Secretary Shabbana Mahmood, these reforms aim to balance openness with accountability. While Britain values international talent, the government is also under pressure to reduce net migration numbers and strengthen the domestic labor market. By reducing the post-study period, they hope to discourage those who might view the UK as an easy route to long-term residency without adding immediate value to the economy. But the reforms don't stop there. The Immigration Skills Charge, a fee that employers pay when hiring foreign workers, will see its first increase since 2017. It is going up by 32%, a significant jump that reflects the government's push to make employers invest more in domestic workforce training. In practice, this means companies will face higher costs when bringing in overseas talent. The goal, according to officials, is to encourage British employers to prioritize homegrown talent while still welcoming highly skilled professionals who fill critical gaps in the economy. Now, let's talk about another major change: the English language requirement. From 2027, applicants for study, work, or settlement visas will need to demonstrate English proficiency equivalent to A-level standards. This is a higher benchmark than before, signaling the UK's intention to ensure that all migrants are well prepared to integrate and contribute to professional environments. While some see this as a quality control measure, others argue it could create additional hurdles for students from non-English-speaking countries who may already face financial and academic challenges. Speaking of finances, there's another blow to students' wallets. Unsurprisingly, these developments are already having an impact. Data from 2024 shows a drop in international student applications, particularly after the government's ban on dependents for most student visa holders, except those in postgraduate research or government-funded programs. Families who once considered the UK as an ideal study destination are now rethinking their options, with some turning towards Canada, Australia, or the United States, where post-study pathways remain longer and relatively more flexible. The ripple effect of these reforms is expected to be significant. On one hand, the UK hopes to build a more competitive, skill-focused migration system, one that rewards ambition, academic excellence, and economic contribution. On the other hand, critics warn that the shorter post-study period and the stricter rules could damage the UK's reputation as a welcoming and globally connected education hub. Universities in particular are concerned that reduced international enrollment could lead to funding gaps and lower cultural diversity on campuses. Nevertheless, the government maintains that this approach is about sustainability. By fine-tuning immigration and employment policies, Britain aims to strike a balance between opportunity and control. It wants to welcome the world's best and brightest, but only those who are ready to hit the ground running. If you're an international student planning your future in the UK, these changes mean one thing: preparation is everything. You'll need to plan your career path well in advance, build connections early, and ensure you meet the new academic and language standards. The competition for post-study jobs is likely to become fiercer than ever, so understanding these updates now can give you a critical head start. And that brings us to the bigger question. Will these reforms make the UK a stronger, more efficient system, or will they push talented students to seek opportunities elsewhere? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. The world of international education is entering a new chapter, and the UK is rewriting the rules. If you'd like to read the full report and get the official details on these policy changes, the link to the complete article is in the description below. It's packed with insights on visa regulations, cost breakdowns, and expert analysis to help you plan your next move wisely. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss important updates like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think these reforms will make the UK stronger or less appealing to international students? Share your views in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed, stay focused, and I'll see you in the next video.